Good evening. Welcome to our first ever LILA Foundation digital concert. We are so happy you've joined us tonight to celebrate our LILA community, recognize the success of this year's seniors, and offer gratitude towards our educators, parents, and all of those who have supported our students through a tough year, spent more apart than together. I'd like to kick off the night with a brief background on the group sponsoring tonight's event. The LILA Foundation was founded by a group of grateful parents, wanting to ensure LILA's future, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. We strive to fulfill our mission of building an endowment to enhance the quality of education for our LILA students by honoring our three objectives: promoting global understanding for our LILA students and staff through ideals and opportunities such as travel abroad support and scholarships, enriching our students' learning experiences by continuing to develop our very talented staff through greater opportunities, incentives, and compensation, and providing funding to augment current LILA programs. Tonight we gather as one LILA to celebrate the strength in our community. It's been a long and arduous 12 months as families have navigated new learning environments that were challenging for everyone involved. One group this year has been particularly hard on is our LILA senior class. This definitive year has been nothing like they imagined they'd have and have had to forego so many things that should be a part of culminating their LILA experience. We want to celebrate our seniors. We want to tell them how proud we are of them and highlight them as special members of our LILA community. As we march towards their transition from student to alumni, we remind them they will always be a pivotal part of our LILA family. So before I hand it over to our two LILA dads, I'd implore you all to jump in the comments. Leave your name, leave some support for our seniors, or tell us what you love about LILA. Without further ado, I will hand the mic over to Brian Helsel and Sean Fraley, our two LILA dads.
Hi, everyone. We're going to do first song. It's called Starting Over by Chris Stapleton. It's simply put, it's a song about starting over. No matter how bad things can get, no matter how tough it can be, if you're with your loved ones, you can start over and have new opportunities. So here we go. Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. I ain't got no kind of plan. I've had all this town I can stand. Well, I got friends out on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what floats. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. And it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I want to be. And honey, for once in our life, let's take our chances and roll the dice. Well, I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. This might not be an easy time. There's rivers to cross and hills to climb. And some days we might fall apart. And some nights might feel cold and dark. And nobody wins afraid of losing. And the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile and know it was worth every mile. And it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I want to be. And honey, for once in our life, let's take our chances and roll the dice. Well, I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. 'Cause it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our life, let's take our chances and roll the dice. Well, I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over, starting over. Right. So the next song we're going to do is a song that we can all teach our kids. This is kind of a lesson song for those seniors that are leaving. Hopefully they can take this with them. Here's Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw. You know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. Childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. There won't be wasted time, always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget to turn back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
LILA has taught me to be a critical thinker and approach global issues with an open mind. Attending LILA has made me a more thoughtful and open-minded and caring person. It's taught me a lot about how to view the world differently from how other people may view it, and it's allowed me to learn lots of life lessons about being caring and being respectful and open-minded and balanced in my life, and how I manage things from work to school to daily activities and having fun with friends.
The environment here at LILA is one full of passion. The school was born out of the passion of a few individuals, and I think you see that in the students that come in. The class of 2021, my class especially, I think is super passionate. We started from nothing. We came into this high school as brand new to the high school environment. Our school was brand new to the environment as well, and anything that we wanted, we had to go out and create ourselves. So all of the clubs, activities, and sports that are going to last for a long time were created by my class, and I think that passion and desire to strive forward and create more and do more for everybody is something that I wouldn't have gotten if I hadn't come and been around this group of students. And I'm eternally grateful for the class of 2021, my peers, for teaching me and allowing me to teach them a little bit about how we can all care about what we do. And I think I'm going to be striving to find that in everything that I do moving forward.
Being a part of the LILA community has taught me how to advocate for myself, along with giving me opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise had due to the bilingual aspect of the school. It's allowed me to go on the foreign exchange program to Spain, along with being a translator for our mission trip to Costa Rica.
LILA's impacted me a lot. It's made me really independent in myself, because a big part of LILA is trying to face your challenges not alone, but independent, and so you really have to fight a lot for yourself, and I think that has made me a very independent person.
I'm proud to be the first class to go through LILA, because like all the way from kindergarten to senior year, because we've been able to learn a lot and kind of help grow the program into what it is.
This is the Foundation's first time hosting this kind of event. Most years, we throw events that help raise funds for our programs. Though this year has thwarted a few of those efforts, 2 of our annual favorites are still on the calendar for 2021. We hope you'll join us this Thursday for our family snow tubing event at Trollhagen out in Dresser, Wisconsin. The cost is $10 to tube or to spectate, and a signed waiver is required for all of our tubers. This is an all-age-is event, from our pre-kinder families on up. The Foundation is also working hard to host our 11th annual gala on May 15th, with a few modifications. We found a wonderful venue that offers an indoor and outdoor options for this adult-only event that will help us stay safe and compliant to current requirements. We're in the process of securing some fantastic raffle items to bid on during the event, and planning yummy food and beverage options for a night of celebration and camaraderie. Watch your inboxes and Facebook feeds for additional information on the event. Remember that comment section that I mentioned before? This is a time to add your name to that section, as we'll be drawing 2 winners tonight. A huge thank you goes out to the Music Connection here in Forest Lake, who have donated a guitar kit for us to give away, including guitar, case, straps, strings, picks, even a DVD to help you learn your way through playing it. Again, thank you to the Music Connection for that wonderful prize. We will also be drawing a winner to receive 2 tickets to the gala this year. If conditions shift and we need to postpone for another year, we will honor those tickets for the 2022 gala as well. Now let me hand it back over to Brian and Sean so they can serenade you as you enter to win these prizes.
Well, thank you. Next song is Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. It's about simply growing up as a teenager. Ready? She's a good girl, loves her mom, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, she plays loud elves, loves horses. next song I don't think needs too much introduction. It's called The Dance by Garth Brooks. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the pain. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I king? If I only know how the king would fall. Hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. Could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. It's my life better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Hope you guys are enjoying this evening. Next song is a song by Luke Combs, one of our favorite artists. He does a song that he wrote just this past year, 6 Feet Apart. He wrote it regarding COVID and when things are going to get back to normal, and just stay the course and be positive, and we'll get through it together. So here's 6 Feet Apart by Luke Combs. Would start to bloom and the crickets hum their tune. It's usually about the time that I feel most alive, but the news has all been bad and the whole world seems so sad. Ain't got much else going on, so I sat down and wrote this song. Miss my mom, I miss my dad, miss the road, I miss my band. 6 feet apart. First thing that I'm gonna do is slide on in some corner booth. Take the whole dang family out, buy my buddies all around. Pay some extra on the tab, catch a movie, catch a can. Watch a ball game from the stand, probably overwash my hands. Miss my mom, I miss my dad, miss the road, I miss my man, giving hugs and shaking hands. It's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. There'll be crowds and there'll be shows. There will be light after dark someday when we are 6 feet apart. And there will be light after dark someday when we are 6 feet apart.
Attending LILA has impacted me by showing me that no matter how I look or express myself, I shouldn't care about the opinions of others. I'm expressing myself in a way that makes me feel beautiful, confident, and comfortable. And the opinions of others shouldn't affect the way I feel. I love myself for who I am, flaws and all.
LILA has made a big impact on how I look at different cultures and better understanding of different people from around the world.
One of the things I'll be taking going forward in the future, going past LILA, is probably the IB attributes that I've learned throughout my whole life, basically, throughout kindergarten to 12th grade, so yeah.
I'm happy to be the first class to go all the way through from K through 12 because I think it's a really big accomplishment and I think it's really cool to see how the school has grown.
As a person, I think LILA has really impacted definitely my character through like kind of those IB attributes and stuff. And it's definitely helped me become more open-minded to kind of different ways of living and different views of the world and different societies and everything. Obviously, LILA has given me the opportunity to learn Spanish, which is something I will hopefully benefit from for the rest of my life, which I am very grateful for.
LILA has made me an open-minded individual.
LILA has helped me grow in height and spirit. Go Dragons.
LILA has made me an even more open-minded individual than Kenton.
I'm so proud to be a graduating class LILA student of 2021. I am so glad to have been able to be surrounded by so many loving and supportive teachers throughout these years, K through 12. It's been such an awesome opportunity to learn another language, which a lot of people don't get. So I just thank you for all that hard work that you guys do.
These seniors make us so proud. As a mom of 2 young dragons myself, it's encouraging and inspiring to see these young people helping pave the way for them. Thank you for leading by example this past year and for demonstrating so many of the attributes of the IB learner profile. To quote Kathy Griebel, there is no place like LILA, and you have helped build that magic in this community. We cannot wait to see what else you accomplish. Brian and Sean, let's hear a few more songs for our seniors.
So this next song is it's an oldie by John Fogerty. It's called Center Field, dedicated to everybody ready to go back to normal activities, sports, after-school activities, whatever it is. So here we go. The drum say, hey, Willie, tell the cop. Joe DiMaggio, don't say it ain't so. You know the time is now. Oh, put me in coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be Santa Field. Got a beat up phone, a homemade bat, and a brand new pair of shoes. You know I think it's time to give this game a ride. Just hit the ball and touch 'em all. That moment in the sun, it's gone and you can tell that fun goodbye. Oh, put me in coach, I'm ready to play today. Put me in coach, I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be Santa Field. Oh, put me in coach, I'm ready to play today. Put me in coach, I'm ready to play today. Look at me, gotta be Santa Field. All right. So this last song of the evening is a pretty good one to end on for the seniors. It's called "I'm Gonna Be Somebody Someday" by Travis Tritt, and it talks about a kid that worked hard, got to be the top, went back home, back to his roots. Somebody else saw and wants to be just like that person. So it's called "I'm Gonna Be Somebody." Important for the seniors to listen to the words. Here we go. Bobby played his guitar on the harder side of town, where it's hard for a poor boy to find the money. He had dedication, had the heart and soul. Somehow knew he was born to play. People say get a real job, support your family, 'cause there's no future in the road you're taking. He never said a word, the dreamer just kept on. Late at night you could hear him say, he'd say, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. The road was a struggle, took 10 years to the top. Now he's number one on the stage and radio. Still he can't believe how people come from miles around, when it seemed like only yesterday. He'd say, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody. his hometown one full moon August night, when he heard a voice in the front row singing. It was a sandy-haired river boy with those same old hungry eyes. He looked up at Bobby and said, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will.
As we approach the end of our event, we like to extend our thanks to the PTO for letting us help kick off their Spirit Week, to Paul Peterson and LATV for all their help streaming tonight and many other LILA events, for Scott Holland and his tech support, and for our 2 LILA dads. A big thanks to all of you that love our students and have helped keep LILA successful through a year of historic events. To our seniors, congratulations. We look forward to celebrating with you this spring, and please be sure to sign up for the alumni newsletter to stay connected. If you'd like more information on how you can get involved with the LILA Foundation, please email us at foundation@mylila.org or find us under the Get Involved tab on mylila.org. If you'd like to help us sustain the Dragons, you can find LILA Foundation on givemn.org. Last but not least, we will announce our 2 winners before a special message from our tiniest dragons. For our guitar winner, Rob McDonough, please email us at foundation@mylila.org so that we can connect with you and get you your guitar kit. And for our 2 gala tickets, Tressa Lemler, also please email us at foundation@mylila.org so that we can get your tickets for this year's event. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Good evening.